guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are flipping through my 2025 reading journal, which is this journal right here. I thought it would be super appropriate as my reading journal because it has a little pepper on the front and it says hot stuff, and I do love my smutty romance reads. So let's get right into it. This journal is from Noda. It came in a 3-pack and it was on sale after Valentine's Day, so I picked it up. The decorations as part of like my main setup are all from Papershire and Scribble Prints Co, which I will link down below if you're interested. Andrea really kindly sent me some reading journal stickers when she first started making them last year, and so I wanted to try them out in my journal. The cards here are from Papershire, which you guys probably already know I love. You can use my code or my referral link down below to get 10% off your first order. Okay, so for the first spreads here, I have a little book tracker and my monthly favorites. As you can see, the monthly favorite spread is not done, but you guys will just have to live with that. So I did read more than 40 books this year, but I only had the stickers up until 40, so that's why I chalked it. And yeah, actually I haven't done a final count of how many books I read, so maybe we can do that together at the end. Okay, monthly favorites. For January, we have Light Lark. February was Dreamgirl Drama. March was probably Throne of Glass. April was It Happened One Summer. May was The Charlie Method. June was Say You'll Remember Me. And then one of these is July and one of these is August. Unfortunately, I have not completed this spread and I don't have the supplies to really do that right now, so this will have to be completed another day. But that's okay. Okay, so that's that page. Here we have the alphabet reading challenge. I hit every letter except for B, E, B, X, Y, and Z. I feel like B and E, it's kind of interesting, and maybe even like Y. Like there's a lot of books that start with U, I feel like. Or maybe I'm just imagining that. But I don't know. If you have any recs for any of these letters, let me know down below. It's obviously a little bit too late for that, but maybe I'll read them in the new year. I also used up the Rainbow Reading Challenge sheet, which I thought was super cute. Here we have Dreamgirl Drama, so this is War, The 7-Year Slip, Wild Side, Done and Dusted, Deep End, and Not in Love. I thought it made a really cute rainbow. Here are all my ratings for those books as well. Super cute. I thought this was a fun little challenge to do. And then I originally had made this spread for my most anticipated books, and then I never ended up filling it out, so there's not much to say about this spread here. Okay, so the setup, I feel like turned out pretty cute with the different combinations of the Scribble Prints Co and the Papershire stickers, but clearly I did not make the most use out of it, but that's okay. Okay, on to every single month. So here we have my January cover page. Super cute. I use these winter theme stickers that came in a little box. Not much to say about this spread. And then here we have my January reads. So the books I read in January were Light Lark, Night Bane, and Sky Shade by Alex Astor. And then a bunch of books for school you'll see throughout the first few months of this year. So we have Trois Contes par Gustave Flaubert. Then we have Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. We have this proclamation that I read for one of my classes. Hideaway Heart by Melanie Harlow, and then Ole Bonjour by Samuel Beckett. Literally the most random combination of books. Here we have some thoughts and reviews on some of the various little books. Of course, all the decorations are matching to keep it consistent for each month. And then here we have all the covers of my January books. Honestly, I loved the Light Lark series when I read it in January, and then I recently read the newest book, and I couldn't remember really what had happened in the first 3 books, so it kind of fell short for me. But that's honestly my fault for not rereading the first 3 books before getting into the 4th. Super fun. And then as for the TV shows and movies I watched, we have The Handmaid's Tale Season 4 and Season 5, Grey's Anatomy Season 8, Episode 13. I have no idea what episode that is, but I guess I just wanted to rewatch it. The Hating Game, Les Racketeurs, which was a movie I watched for school, Pour la Suite du Monde, another movie I watched for school, Exo Kitty Season 2, Her Shadow Attack, another movie I watched for school, Snowpiercer Season 4, Singles Inferno Season 4, and Les Autres, another movie I watched for school. Okay, February here, the theme is super cute. I use these printouts from Pink Planner Shop, and I love how I pulled in these Pineberry paper stickers here. I feel like that matched the theme super well. Here we have my February reads, which were Madeleine Avant l'Aube by Sandrine Colette, a book I read for school, In the Shadow of the Wind, book I read for school, Deep End by Ali Hazelwood, Rue Kim Thuy, book I read for school, The Last Letter by Rebecca Yarros, Radiant Terminus, book I read for school, and Dreamgirl Drama by Tessa Bailey. I was really busy in the month of February, so I never ended up writing my thoughts and reviews, so it's blank here, and it is what it is. You'll actually see that the thoughts and reviews page is pretty blank throughout the whole journal, and to be honest with you guys, I only did that page because I needed an extra page to fill so that every month could start on this side of the journal, and so I figured I could write my thoughts and reviews, but it never really ended up working out for me. And that's okay. Here we have all the covers of the books that I read this month, so maybe I should keep track of how many it was every month. So in January it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus 7 books is 50. Okay, so we're on 50 books so far. For the TV shows and movies I watched, it was Singles Inferno Season 4, First Daughter, which was a movie, Les Filles du Roi, movie I watched for school, Je m'appelle Pantiosa, movie I watched for school, Instant Family, The Traitors Season 1, The Lovely Bones, and Yellow Jackets Season 3. Okay, for March, I used these really cute little moth stickers from House Art Nook to decorate. Love the colors of this theme. The little scripts here are from Scribble Prints Co, as well as these little title, author, and date stickers. This month, I read Ulysse by Kamel Daoud, book for school, La Fille Classique, book for school, The Charlie Method by Elle Kennedy, Une fois de plus, book for school, Making Communicative Language Teaching Happen, a textbook I read for school that I still counted, Wild Side by Elsie Silver, Archipel, book for school, Jacques Aranda, book for school, Gouverneur de la Rosée, book for school, and Sunrise on the Reading by Suzanne Collins. So, here are my thoughts and reviews. At least I wrote some for this week, or this month, and that makes a total of 10 books, so we're at 25. Here are all the covers. I always love doing this little collage right here. I think it's really fun to see all the covers stacked together. In April, I used more printables from Pink Planner Shop to decorate. I love this paper that I added in. I feel like it matches the theme super, super well. The books I read this month were First Time Caller by Vicky Borson, 2 translation books or textbooks for school, Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonham Young, Famous Last Words by C.W. Farnsworth, It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey, and Hook, Line, and Sinker by Tessa Bailey. That was a total of 7 books, so we're at 25, so this makes 32 books for the year. Super cute little spread here with all the covers. As for the TV shows and movies I watched that month, we have Survivor Season 48, Grey's Anatomy Season 21, Catching Fire, A Simple Favor, The Lifeless, The Handmaid's Tale Season 6, and Yellow Jackets Season 3. For May, I use these clear stickers here. They're kind of like purple themed, super cute. Love the little font here for the little May title. And then in May, I honestly did not read much. We have Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas, Crown of Midnight by Sarah J. Maas, Shatter Me, Destroy Me, and Unravel Me by Tahara Mafi. And this was because I was on vacation, so I wasn't on vacation. I was just working, right? Yeah, so I was super busy, and I only ended up reading these 5 books, but you know, they're good ones. Okay, so we have, honestly, I should read Unravel Me to finish off my reread of the main Shatter Me trilogy. But okay, super cute little spread here. I like how it all turned out. As for the TV shows and movies watched, that month we have Survivor Season 48, Grey's Anatomy Season 21, The Handmaid's Tale Season 6, Outlander Season 1 and 2, Now You See Me, Now You See Me 2, The Devil's Plan Season 2, Captain America, Brave New World, and Moana 2, which I remember watching those on the plane. Okay, June was my main month of travel, so I really did not read much here either. We were on, what was it, 32? So plus 5 books, that makes 37 books? Yeah, I think that's how much we're grabbing. Honestly, I should write this down, but clearly I'm too lazy. Okay, for June, I used these cute little stickers from Papershire to decorate. They're like Sakura themed, which is perfect because I was in Japan during the month of June. Okay. That month, I read 6 books, so let's add that to 37 to give us 43. We have Say You'll Remember Me and The Fall Dress by Abby Jimenez, Air Fire by Sarah J. Maas, Done and Dusted by Lila Sage, Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas, which I didn't write the date for, but okay, and The Kiss Cushion by Helen Huang. Super cute little spread here, again, still using the Papershire stickers, of course. And then as for the TV shows and movies that month, we have The Handmaid's Tale Season 6, Love Island USA Season 7, Ginny and Georgia Season 3, which was so good, and Squid Games Season 3. Okay. For July, I used these stickers that I picked up while I was in Korea on my trip, and they are super cute. They just have this little bear character and then like a bunch of like orangey green desserts. That month, how many books are right now? 43. Okay, I read Every Summer After by Carly Fortune, The Play by Elle Kennedy, Hello Stranger by Catherine Center, Problematic Summer Romance by Ali Hazelwood, So This Is War by Megan Quinn, The Bride Test by Helen Huang, and All Your Perfects by Colleen Hoover. I didn't realize I had read All Your Perfects so recently. I was going to reread it, but I guess I don't need to. So that makes 7 books, so we are now at 50 books by July. Love it. This spread I feel like turned out really plain. I probably should have pulled in more colors, but that's okay. For the TV shows and movies watched, we have Love Island USA Season 7, of course, Money Heist Season 1 through 5, The Summer I Turned Pretty Season 3, Beyond the Villa, Episode 22, which I stopped watching because I just thought it was no good, and High School Musical. Okay, for August, we have more Paper Star stickers. These are her carnival theme, and I think the spread and its colors turned out really good. Love it. And I only read 2 books in the month of August because I was in Belgium for like this French teaching extensive summer course thing, so I really was not reading while I was there, and I was there for like 3 weeks. So the only books I read were One Golden Summer by Chloe Fortune and The 7 Year Slip by Ashley Poston. Yeah, not a good reading month for me. I don't remember the last month where I only read 2 books like in my life. It definitely hasn't happened in like the last like 8 years. But you know, things get busy, and that's my life, and that's my reality, and it's okay. So that brings us to a total of 52 books at the end of August. Okay, for September here, we use more printables from Pink Planner Shop. Super, super cute. I really like the colors of the spread. I read 5 books that month, so that brings us to a total of 57. We have The Wingman by Stephanie Archer, Picture Perfect by Tessa Bailey, Wildcard by Elsie Silver, Rewind It Back by Liz Ford, and Addicted to You by Krista and Becca Ritchie. Here are my thoughts and reviews on some of the books I read. The full spread here, super cute with my 5 books. And as for TV shows and movies watched, we have Bachelor in Paradise Season 8, The Summer I Turned Pretty Season 3, Love Island Games Season 2, The Long Walk, and We Were Liars, the show. Super fun. For October, I used these stickers that I got while I was in Korea. They are very fall themed, and I thought they turned out super cute. I love that I pulled in some patterned paper. I read 5 books that month, so that brings us to a total of 62 books. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong about this, by the way. But we have Ricochet, Addicted for Now by Krista and Becca Ritchie, as well as Kiss the Sky, Gloves Off by Stephanie Archer, and First by Ali Hazelwood. Here are all the covers all put together. Very fun. Oh, I guess that in my favorite books of the month, I actually missed July because that was August and October, my favorite reads. Okay, anyway, fun spread here. I just think these stickers I got in Korea were super, super cute. I love the little doggy. They always have a lot of like animal themed stickers, I feel, but they're super cute, so I can't complain. I love the little ghosts here as well. The TV shows and movies I watched that month were Love Island Games Season 2, The Release Party of a Showgirl, of course, Grey's Anatomy Season 22, Survivor Season 49, Barbie and Princess and the Pauper, Barbie and 12 Dancing Princesses, and Barbie and Princess Charm School, because I was rewatching those with my younger cousin. Did I mark Love Island Games in this one? Oh, I did. Okay. Moving on, we have November. Here I use more printables from Pink Planner Shop. Surprise, surprise, by her designs are always just so cute. So, this is my November cover page. The sticker here is from Pals Art Nook. These stickers are from Primary Paper, by the way. In November, I read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books, so that brings us to a total of 67. Oh, 67. Okay, the books I read in November were Kiss and Don't Tell by Megan Quinn, Breathe With Me by Becca Mack, How My Neighbors Stole Christmas, and Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal by Megan Quinn, and Summer in the City by Alex Astor. Didn't write any thoughts and reviews, shocker, but then here we have the final spread, which I'm not gonna lie, I don't love it, but that's okay. The TV shows and movies I watched that month were Nobody Wants This Season 2, so good, Grey's Anatomy Season 22, Survivor Season 49, A Merry Little Xmas, Squid Games, The Challenge Season 2, Champagne Problems, A Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, Final Draft Season 1, and Battle Camp Season 1. Okay, and then we are moving into December, where I use these little stickers that I got in a pack. They're kind of just like vinyl stickers, but very Christmassy themed, so I love that. Here we have the books I read in December, which were Consider Me by Becca Mack, Play With Me by Becca Mack, and then Game Changer by Rachel Reed, Ground Tide, like I mentioned earlier, by Alex Astor, and then the Legend series, Legend, Prodigy, and Champion by Marie Lu. I read those so quickly, I've totally been sucked back into the series, and I freaking love it. I think I'm gonna read Rebel, and hopefully I will get that done before the end of the year, but I'm not 100% sure, and I wanted to film this video for you guys, so that's another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 books added on, which could give me a total of 74 or 75 books for the year. I think I will try to read Rebel before the end of the year, just so I can hit the 75. But yeah, here are my thoughts and reviews, none of them for this year. And I actually obviously don't have the full cover page for this made yet because it's not the end of the month. I also don't have my printer here at home, it's at school. And so this spread will probably get done in like February of next year. But that's pretty much it. Oh, here we have the TV shows and movies watched. I watched a bunch of stuff this like month of December, which honestly, I feel like it was much needed. We have Heated Rivalry Season 1, Episodes 1 to 6. I can actually add that in now. Survivor Season 49, Regretting You, Sidelines 2, Intercepted, Criminal Minds Season 16, 17, and 18, Physical Asia, Physical 100, The End of an Era, all 6 episodes, Wake Up Dead Man, A Nights Out Mystery, Emily in Paris, K-Pop Demon Hunters, Wicked for Good, Now You See Me, Now You Don't, and Emily in Paris Season 5 as well. So that is the end of my reading journal for 2025. I hope you guys enjoyed this flip through. Let me know in the comments below if you did a reading journal for 2025. Personally, I will not be doing one for 2026 just because it became kind of a chore and I never want journaling to be like a chore for me. So we might find like a different way of doing it in my regular daily journals. Honestly, I haven't quite figured it out yet. But this journal was super fun. I'll be happy to shelve it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!